So we had to interrupt me from playing 2K21 just to go ahead and just drop Josh Rosen. Ah, man. Phone already going off. Phone is already going off right now. So the Miami Dolphins actually decided to cut Josh Rosen. I can see the comment section right now. See, I told you he was a bust. Here's the thing, right? This can only mean two things here. Option A is the fact that they felt like Josh Rosen was ready to be, I will probably say, a starting quarterback for another team, and they didn't find a suitor that was willing to trade for Josh Rosen. That's number one. And they just wanted to give Josh Rosen an opportunity to sign with another team, and I guess, well, at this point, he really can't compete because we're about to go into the first week of the season within the next couple of, next week or so. So really can't really do much. Or option two, and this is the really irritating one. This is the extremely irritating one. And I had this discussion, we had this discussion when Tua was drafted. I want to be careful how I say this because I don't want this to be interpreted the wrong way. I know there's gonna be some folks in the comment section gonna be like, "Oh, you're just a Tua hater." Look, when it comes to a first round pick quarterback, they are investments, right? So, with that being said, Tua was the 5th overall pick in the 2020 draft, right? So, if we don't give him all the opportunities we possibly can, and somehow Josh Rosen outperformed him, then the joke's on you. We wasted the fifth overall pick, which I said before, but y'all just think that I'm just freaking crazy. Because here's the reason why I'm getting to this conclusion is because it goes back to what we was talking about yesterday. Why would you try to trade a quarterback when you basically have him on the roster for pennies? Why would you try to trade him? Or why would you try to cut him? It doesn't make any sense. Y'all can sit back and swear up and down that Josh Rosen is terrible, but if he's so terrible, why the hell did we bring back Jake Ruddock? If we signed him, I don't quote me on that yet, depending on when this video may come out. But why would we try to sign a downgrade? That makes no sense to me at all. And that's the part that really sickens me about it, if that seems to be the case. We want to sit back and we want to coddle Tua because of the fact that the threat of Josh Rosen is on the roster. Now, this is me just speculating, but this is a fair speculation because if again, option A is the fact that the Dolphins felt like Josh Rosen was able to go to another team and possibly compete for a job or back up another quarterback. And then, of course, option B, which is the more ironical reason, because it makes no sense to me. Why would you bring in a Jake Ruddock and you have Josh Rosen on the roster, who honestly is light years better than a Jake Ruddock if they actually do decide to sign Jake Ruddock or any other backup quarterback they decide to sign in the near future? That makes no sense at all, man. It makes no sense at all. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and admit when I'm wrong. Well, I'm not going to admit I'm wrong about the talent part, but y'all was right. They weren't going to end up keeping Josh Rosen. Hey, I was wrong. It's all good. But again, at the end of the day, I was having this conversation with Ball Game earlier. This whole thing about competition is bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It is legitimately bullcrap. And like I said, you bring in the 5th overall pick of a quarterback. You don't even have him competing with another quarterback. You're going to coddle him. We can sit back and talk about, Josh Rosen's snaps got limited during the course of training camp practice. Hey, we don't know the reason, what the reason was why his snaps got cut. Y'all can sit back and say he just played that terrible and Tua was just so spectacular. Well, he just increased his role as far as the amount of snaps he was going to be able to get. We don't know. We ain't there. We ain't looking. We just going off of what beat writers be writing. And majority of them are sit back and being a Josh Rosen haters anyway, if y'all know what I'm saying. But again, man, the Miami Dolphins decided to cut Josh Rosen. Think about that for a second. Especially y'all Tua haters that just have this one track mind. Y'all just see black and white. Y'all don't see the thing in a full picture. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.